Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm gonna write it about 2 toe tags metal reviews.
Wait, can you actually write a poem?
What the fuck?
Do it. The words you think the favorite club member will like?
Oh, what's our favorite?
Well, okay, so we have to... Oh, that's interesting.
Extreme swimsuit sunset.
So who are we...
Extreme
sunset. Tenacious starscape. Melancholy sadness.
Okay, well...
I think we should pick extreme. I'm going.
Wait, where's Monica? I want
Extreme.
Family. Yo, dude, extreme clouds.
Extremely chocolate.
Extreme clouds.
Chocolate.
Contamination.
Yeah. Hopeless. Anime.
No, extreme chocolate contamination.
Extreme chocolate contamination.
Email.
Suicide. The fuck?
Yeah, suicide, of course.
See what happens? Like, I don't know.
Suicide.
Yeah, she liked that. You already liked that one.
What the
She
fuck?
jumped up and down.
Oh shit. Vertigo.
Suicide. Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Papa.
Hey, yo, Papa.
He's got a brand new bag. It's
look, yo, she's a daddy girl. She likes daddy.
She's a daddy girl.
Papa's got a brand new. It's a man's world. I feel good living in America.
I love that video.
Well, because you're laughing, I'm gonna choose laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna laugh.
And now misery.
Laugh at misery.
Laugh at misery.
Skirt.
Boop. 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 Hey, boop. Oh, she likes the boop.
A boop?
A boop. A boop.
Boop universe.
The boop universe.
Yeah,
The boop
We're
universe.
looking at the boop universe here.
That's the name of Griffin's cat.
Bunny, yo, put that shit in there.
Bunny, hell yeah.
Bunny. What rhymes with bunny?
Sunny.
Rhymes with sunny. Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Rhymes with kawaii.
Bubbles.
Misfortune.
Kawaii.
Heaven
misfortune.
sent.
Then
Judgment.
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 Damn, she's a freak.
Solemn judgment.
Solemn judgment. That's banned.
That's when it got banned.
There's
Massacre.
fucking Solemn Strike is stupid. Okay.
This is
You only have to pay $1,500 for that
This
one.
is a Slipknot channel. Massacre.
Yo, but just like Candy, you know Cameo? I fucking love that song.
Shows so does she. I think we're getting the pink haired girl.
Yeah, either that or the purple hair girl.
Yeah.
We've gotten like almost nothing for.
Oh, is that the point of the game? Because it says, will you rate your way into her heart?
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
you want to get with one of them. But I don't know. I mean, I really like peace, but I also like
hurt.
hurting
How
myself.
about Fester? Fester just sounds like a cool
Uncle
Fester.
Fester?
Like Uncle Fester.
Fester's Quest.
Yo,
She
fuck
likes
Fester's-
She likes Fester
She likes
Quest.
Fester's Quest, eh? Wow.
Climax.
Pays. Ooh, she's into that.
Dude, she is a fucking freak.
She's a Bayo man. She's in like
Yo.
bullet climax.
Philosophy?
Lollipop.
Philosophy.
Okay, if you put Lollipop, I can guarantee it's gonna be the pink hair girl because she's a lollipop.
So she likes
Called it.
she likes candy.
You fucking knew it.
How can you not like it? It has candy.
Booty, button, cheeks. Booty.
Booty, rockin' never. Whisper.
We get sperm? What?
Wait,
Oh,
where? Oh,
no.
what the fuck?
You
I thought you said there was sperm.
You said whisper,
And you're like, yo, spur.
You said whisper.
That's next page. Don't worry.
Or bruh, the most bullshit.
It was
The most
bullshit.
bullshit.
Doki Doki.
What does it mean?
It's like
heartbeat.
excitement, heartbeat kind
It's
of
like,
thing.
like Doki Doki.
Yeah, but
Doki Doki.
Oh, giggle.
Beating. Ellie giggle.
Ella giggle.
Ellie giggle. And she like the Ellie.
She like Ellie giggle?
She likes Twitch memes.
Okay, I think
Hi again, Abu.
what we should do is swap after every like book writing. So who wants to swap?
How do you want to?
Get in the ship.
I'm in the seat.
I'm in the heat,
What's up?
not the summer.
Check this out.
Of course, I have the heat.
Oh, nice. We should have done that earlier.
That's why I'm saying. Ah! Yeah, that's good.
Hi again, Abu. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Abu. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
I'll see you tonight.
Making you dive head first in literature when you're not accustomed to it.
I will dive head first into that. Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack.
Wow, fuck, get off my fucking
See,
back.
so you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Get off my dick. It's for Yuri, okay? And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come out here, hang out, or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Dang! Get wrecked, bitch. M.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature!
Wow.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Abu always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
Oh.
And you almost
shit.
set your house on fire once, you
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
bitch.
Is that so?
Oh, you think that shit's funny?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
No.
No, I fucking hate this.
I might be a little jealous.
Oh!
I might be a little wet right now. How come you and Abu can become good friends too?
Sayori.
Huh?
Weird situation.
Oh, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Real shit?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal. It's really not.
I'm interested in
What
deal.
do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, no. I was trying to... Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
I was trying to fix our lighting situation, okay? Shut the fuck up. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the lighting situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Okay, bitch? So any nice gesture is a pleasant surprise. Okay, whatever.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal about it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't
It's gonna
usually
be
read.
like fucking...
Like 50 Shades of Grey.
like
And
Aristotle.
we could, you know,
The Odyssey.
discuss it
Homer's Odyssey.
if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Look at her playing with her hair. Oh, that's cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Looks at the book. It's just smut.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book.
This is very fucking
I can't help but
annoying.
notice her intense expression. It's like she's waiting for this chance. What the fuck is she reading? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What's she looking for?
Looking for her mom.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Fuck! I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book, and it's hentai.
It's straight up.
So the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
If I, if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Go!
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
That's the book you gave me, right?
Wanted to reread some of it.
Damn right.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
I'm a fucking nerd.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Happened to use all the points card on my student ID card.
My what is it?
I
The plum
see.
points?
Spent
Plum points.
$25 on Uber Reads.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Who is your Uber Eats driver, by any
I
chance?
see.
His name is Abu.
His name is Abu. He's rated 5 stars.
He's a 5 stars, guys.
The 5-star. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and a relatable story.
I can't wait to read about philosophy. Is that so?
What was that?
What's it about anyway?
Well,
It's either 50 Shades of Grey or philosophy.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yuri closes the book and scans it right over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Okay.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh, so this point.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark,
It's
isn't
a
it?
family book.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Abu?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy or reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She is the freak!
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective.
Check virus protection.
That's cool. Well, horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a... Wow.
That's true. In
fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
you don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
Beside me.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri.
Slip in
her
the
DMs.
slip in there.
In there.
Let me swoosh right in.
Let me
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
Aww.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Immediately, you're distracting me.
Alright.
I open the book and start the
Cunt!
I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
Because you're beside her. What the fuck?
It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Bitch.
I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, dude, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two
Wrap
of
my
them.
arms around her tiny figure.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open, like this.
Let her hand go over her hand.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, Yuri slides down her thumb after flips to the side. This is teamwork.
Yo,
But
you slick.
in holding it like this, I really need to take a shit. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I'm gonna fucking mute that. I can feel the warmth of her face, so she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Hey.
To turn the page.
Sorry. I was just checking my phone. I think I just got a bit distracted
You
for a
both
second.
got distracted.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
No kiss.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Oh, you can see her
That's
eye.
okay.
Look, she's smiling.
Aww.
She likes
You're
it.
not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Aw.
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
She's like, I can't read.
You
Think so?
I can't read.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does.
Is he insulting her?
Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Okay, Abu, asshole.
I see.
Fucking Abu, piece of shit. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Abu,
What?
that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Abu is an asshole.
Well,
Well,
actually-
wait!
Yo, this man fucked up.
I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. How? It's like saying, I think you're a fucking horrible person. I didn't mean that in any bad way. Sorry, but I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? What are you saying?
Okay, everyone. I think it is about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh boy.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Isn't this after school? Can't they just have like fucking 2 hours or whatever?
Yuri exhales spirit from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ah! Alright. I guess I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Ooh.
I guess I don't have too much preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up for my rights.
I stand up.
I make a mental note of where I left on the book and I slip it back in my bag.
Put on my robe and wizard hat.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
My relaxation ends.
Yeah.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Saria and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Saria's is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Of course.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Pristine.
Write it.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should we show it to
Yo,
first?
save here so we can
Yeah,
go
save.
back to this. Oh god, Adam. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save?
Why are there 9 pages?
There's a lot of decisions.
There's a lot of decisions.
That's usually how they make these, right? Like they got. Wait, where are this? We never looked through the settings. What are the settings for this? Is there anything important there? Oh, text speed. Yes. Gots to go fast. I guess we don't need anything else then. I guess return then.
Wait.
Wait. We still have to
I need to finish. Alright.
Who?
Of course.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
The most experienced, huh?
I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional. Exceptional.
Sexual.
Eh? What was that?
I said sexual.
Exceptional. Did I say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. What the fuck can you do?
I have to put my phone down.
God damn it, Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Really? Wow, that's
Really?
a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Just like, you're lying.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's okay, can be a bit biased though.
Bitch. Biased, how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature collab? Ghost Under the Light.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing! It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I said I fucking back.
Fuck it back.
I fuck her back.
What do you think? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Don't worry, I'm used to it. I read my mom's handwriting all the time.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I'm a simp.
Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Except I thought it said fucking.
It's fucking.
That's okay.
That's a relief.
Oh, also, I like your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Abu.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
But if you're interested in ghosts, Two Toe Tags Metal Reviews will be reviewing It Becoming a Ghost by the Faceless on December 1st.
Get the fuck out! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It's soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Solemn judgment.
Fuck that. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Wow.
It's nothing, really.
Oh, it's something.
Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah!
Ah!
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Abu.
Me too. Okay, can we take a break? I had to take a shit really fucking bad.
While you're taking that shit, make sure you subscribe to Two Toe Tags on YouTube. Gotta make sure we save.